The rest of reviews I'm doing are for Raid Shadow Legends, not Marvel Strike Force. I'm sorry, I didn't clarify. I feel like you could just go into the squads tab in Marvel Strike Force and just build the characters close to the top, and you'll be better suited. I mean, I think Vigilantes are pretty good too. I'm about ready to. I gotta write this stuff down. Well, I'm not doing any more Marvel Strike Force for now. Maybe in a couple hours if I switch back to Marvel Strike Force. All right, now we're gonna do Raid Shadow Legends. Kind of want to push this dealy here. How's it going, James Game? Well, how are you doing? Black Border was the first team I said about one way. Well, I love his snap. Yeah, the snap on the ultimate when he wipes the team is pretty sick. Here it comes. I need Theodosia to switch sides. Ah, she can't. Oh, I need to turn that off too. See if I can get her to switch over there. Whisper is so good. What do I want to do? I gotta switch this Nightbot around here. Hold on. Hello, welcome in. I'm trying to push into, I'm trying to do Curse City a little different this time around. And push into the backside a little faster than normal. I don't know Theodosia's backstory at all. Alright, we got through it. Holy moly, look at all that. Look at all that mythical. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to put... This is going to be the choke point always, right? The S6. Let me grab a air conditioning thing. Yeah, I can do one. If you want me to look at, yeah, I just got to finish up a little bit. XRLRBB playing plus or minus a year. That's a perfect time. So the way to do it is to go onto my Discord. Let me copy that into here. And then go into the Raid Shadow Legends channel and then just at me. And then I'll add you as a friend and we can take it from there. So who the hell do I upgrade to make this work? Oh my god. Do I even try to make this work? How do I pull up the optimizer to see team optimizer? What is this? This is Curse City. What rotation are we? Are we in Soul Cross? Is that what it is? Hard stage 6? No, I don't even have these characters. Wait a minute. Huh. Was this is Soul Cross, right? And which one are we? Soul Cross. What rotation are we? No, I got through Amius. Amius wasn't that hard. This one, I want trying to get up here. Hmm. Hmm. Well, these teams are garbage, though. These these two characters are fine, but hmm. Yeah, this guy's garbage right here. These two. Yeah, we're not getting through that. I don't know why I would want to upgrade those other characters too. Is the main problem I'm going to have with all of that. Is those other characters are awful. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm almost ready to do it. Yeah, Neo. Is it Neo Venom? Is that you? Yeah. Is that you, Neo Venom? Oh, that's the other day. Yeah. Hop into my Discord and then I'm ready to do reviews here shortly. Some of these old fusions, yeah, I don't know who I want to do. I think I want to do Tormund. Tormund or Armands or Newt? I don't even know. All right, we'll come back to that tomorrow, I guess. I've actually got playing. I'm not playing my baby account anymore, and this is so much easier now. Mad Hatter's great. Is Mad Hatter the highest tier or the medium tier? I don't. Is Mad Hatter? What tier is Mad Hatter? Mad Hatter seems like a step down from some of the other ones. No, I understand who Mad Hatter is. What we're talking about the fusion cost. Is he 2 or 3? Yeah, for the coins? I don't know if I would use those for him. Yeah, that's a tough sell, man. I mean, I feel like let's go look at the characters. Like that's a tough sell. That's a tough sell. I don't even know where this area is. Or does it only show up when there's the fusion? Yeah, it's not there. I just think that Mad Hatter is not like if you pull Mad Hatter, you most certainly can be happy that you pulled Mad Hatter. I would have to go back and look at an old video of mine to find it. I know it's there. But there's so many better characters. I feel like you got to go for those S-type characters. Like if you have, let's say, Packmaster, but you don't have Krokad, or if you have Krokad and don't have Packmaster, that's the kind of stuff you got to look at. Let's do it this way. Why does it do that now? That is so annoying. Are they going to fix that where it clicks up as soon as you click it? Like, watch, it's going to snap up. How do I get it to not do that snap up thing? It's kind of garbage, actually. So I remember looking at it and thinking that the way that I look at that fusion coin system is only do the threes. That's the way I looked at it. But then I was looking at the twos, and I remember there was Mad Hatter and somebody else. I was like, maybe it was like Tholen. Mad Hatter and Tholen, I think, were twos. I was like, maybe that's a good deal for somebody. But wouldn't it be better? I feel like the way that raid is structured currently in the game is getting one S tier character is so much more important than getting 6 A tier characters. Does that make sense? I feel like you have to go for the best of the best at some point in the game. I feel like for me, it's the 3 token ones are nothing. And I'm going for like I'm thinking Wixel to pair off with Titus. I'm thinking like Tormund to finish off Hilvy. Stuff like that. No one should be using coins for this fusion? What do you mean? You kind of have to do every fusion now if you want to participate in the coin system. And that'll allow you to basically get two good characters a year, right? Well, Titus is not going to be good without Wixel. I mean, I have Titus and I don't have a lot of use for him. Oh, well, then go for Titus. I think that's your answer. If you want to knock Hydra and Chimera out of the park, you got to go for Titus, right? I mean, it depends on what your objective in the game is right now, too. Your primary thing that's holding you back. Yeah, you can't. I mean, I don't see skipping fusions being a thing anymore. Yeah, if you struggle in Hydra, Nips, like if are you maxing out the accessory chests every week at 1.2 billion points? It's like tournament points for the week. Because if you're not, I think it's a no-brainer. You got to get Titus and gearing him. Get fucked. Holy shit, that's going to be a process. Yeah, Brogni's the other one. Yeah, Brogni or Wixel will make Titus work. I am doing offer reviews. Kind of first come, first serve. If there's somebody here that wants one, I have to add you on Discord and then we take it from there. Yeah, what I'm talking about is in Hydra, it's kind of a big deal to max out these accessory here in the Hydra class. To max these out every week. Because this is where you get all the good accessories are here. You got to get 1.2 billion a week, and that's going to be a combination of your scores and a multiplier. You're not playing the game, Baka. My suggestion is play the game more. I actually have started doing that. Like before I go into a off roster review, I look at my clan hall and I see, okay, I've got 24 wins. And then if I go into theirs, or like sometimes, well, we're at the beginning of the week, but sorry, towards the end of the week, it'll be like whatever it is, 100 wins. And I go into theirs and it says 10. I was like, yeah, my suggestion is to play the game more, exit out of their account. Like, it's like, it's like you could only, there's some point where just like, there's no min-max tweaking that even makes any bit of difference if you're not going to be playing the game. You get 0.21 billion? Yeah. Well, I don't even feel like... I would say that even spending doesn't help you as much as playing in this game. You can spend, but like playing the game is just going to be like more beneficial. Yeah, time in game is probably even more important than spending at some point. At some point, it's time in game plus spending. I'm not going to say that spending is not a thing, but there's only so much that's, playing the game is just so much more. Yeah. Oh, also, I might be the only person that enjoys this. I spent all morning one day trying to get this to 85 million, all day trying to get this over 85, all day trying to get this over 85 to get my points up over 9,590. Everybody else hates this event, and I get it, but like it's like, oh my god, this has been so much fun for me. Would a an event dungeon been more fun? Yes. Especially if it had pinpoint gear. Holy shit. But I like this. Embers build, 100. I'll tell you really quick what it is. I know off the top of my head. Got to get, especially if you want to solo Sand Devil. It's Stone Skin Lethal, 290 plus speed. Yeah, 291 speed. You got to get this over 90,000, and then you know, I got some crit damage. You need no accuracy. The build that I'm doing. This is probably one of the more important. Wand of Submission. And then if you want to solo Sand Devil, got to have the book on this right here. Your life is forfeit. Lethal Stone Skin. Yeah, I'm using it for damage, yeah. I don't normally I mean in live arena sometimes I'll use it to strip a stone skin, but I'm finding I use him more for just straight damage, switching into his Alta form. So I use Embers for arena, obviously, and Sand Devil. So I have him running in Sand Devil right now, solo with 4 food. That's the team that's running right now. How do you have lethal Mercurial? First of all, you shouldn't, if you're using Mercurial, it's all or nothing 9-piece. I'm going to say it's a huge waste of Mercurial to not do 9-piece. If you want to use him in arena, Stone Skin Lethal's the way to go. If you don't care about Stone Skin, then you could do 6-piece Merciless or Lethal or Savage, whatever you want. The jump is too high? Yeah. New Fusion is broken? I don't see how she's that much better than... Like, I feel like to me, it was really weird that they're both Dark Elf team revivers. I don't see how she's that much like gonna fill a different slot than her. I'm not saying she's bad. I just don't see how she's really meaning, like, I just feel like there's a lot of overlap. Dark Elf team revive. Okay. No healing? Okay. I feel like that's probably the thing that bothers me the most about the fusion is speed lead for arena. Like, I feel like there's something to be said about healer, reviver, cleanser, speed lead. And what I'm saying is from a kind of a snotty position, right? I have Theodosia, and is probably never going to be impressed with anything at this point. All right, I'll look at yours, Baka. Send it over. I'll look at it. I gotta plug it in. It's easier for me to just plug it in through my optimizer on that kind of question. Dark Fae, there's a bunch of epics that handle Dark Fae. Allure is one of them. Deacon Armstrong plus Allure is probably auto beat Dark Fae. Or just Deacon Armstrong. Deacon Armstrong can make you. I have a whole video about Dark Fae if you want me to post it. It's pretty much all about Deacon Armstrong generally. All right. Do you have Deacon Armstrong? Here, I'll sit. There's a video about it. Most people have all the characters in their account to beat Dark Fae. The mechanics are so convoluted is the problem. Like, it's not painfully obvious how to approach Dark Fae, and it's quite a bit. A lot of the, I mean, I hate to say this, a lot of the game can be defeated with brute force. Dark Fae is not one of those. Oh. Yeah, the video kind of gets into Dark Fae and pretty much in detail on what kind of characters are going to work, what kind of characters to avoid, what mechanics are going to make it possible. And the reason why I was specifically calling out Allure and Deacon is because the turn meter manipulation. But you got to avoid tanky damage dealers, revivers, healers. You need glass cannons. Glass cannons plus turn meter control is kind of the way to do it. Are you ready? Yeah, avoid healers and revivers. Yeah. Let me turn this off and put it on my tablet. I don't have Sir Nick. I don't think you need the best DPS. I mean, as soon as this kicks me out, they'll log out and I'll go on my tablet and do this on my tablet. Yeah, you don't want Odin, yeah. Yeah, Xenomorph and Predator and Xenomorph are the right kind of characters. I think Predator can be problematic. If you even Geomancer will help you if you time it correctly. Characters like Geomancer, Loki, Deacon Armstrong, those are the type of characters that are going to make Faye pretty easy with like mega damage dealers like Tholen or whatever you got, Thor, stuff like that. Alice. Yeah, I think Predator is probably a problem in Dark Fae. Because you need to be able to not have. You don't want somebody in your team to wipe you, right? It's like you need to have enough damage to control Dark Fae and kill the other team before they take a turn, but also enough like so that you don't get wiped if she steals your character. Yeah, no Sun Wukong in Dark Fae. Yeah, I'm gonna go into it, Baka. Let me just wait for this to end. Hurry up! I think this is like a 3-minute battle. Oh, there it is right there. All right. All right. First things first, let's load it up. My account on my tablet. Take Theodosia? No, not Theodosia. All right. I'm going in. Yeah, Deacon Ezio, Geomancer, and Kale probably perfect. All right. Holy pop-ups, Batman. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, you've got the buy one of the best characters for $20. You realize that, Baka? I don't know if you knew that. This is only offered to people that haven't played the game for a long time. I've heard of people stop playing their accounts just to get this offer. Yeah, Geomancer's tanky, high accuracy and tanky, and that's about it. And fast. Yeah, this is a returning player offer. This character's it's $20. Geomancer's good because he has turn meter removal, and he's not going to wipe your team. What's bad is revivers, healers. Tanky's not so bad, and Geomancer's not going to kill your team, but he's going to kill Dark Fae. I don't know if that makes sense. Geomancer's fine because he has the turn meter strip too. So Geomancer's perfect. So you've played the game for 4 months. So I already know there's 3 or 4 game modes to focus on, Baka, which is going to guide my suggestions to see where you are. Yeah, gold 2. And you're already doing this, I guess. This is a waste. So there's a hierarchy of what's important in the Great Hall, and attack is the worst stat in the game that affects the least number of characters. The hierarchy on this right here is going to be like 1, 2, 2. My opinion, it goes 3, 3, 4. That's my order of importance here in the Great Hall. Yeah, and then this I mean, the probably the thing you need the most right now is going to be an arena team. Let's see where else you're at. And a Demon Lord team. We have Sun Wukong. Oh, you have a good team. You have Michelangelo. Oh, you have Michelangelo and you have Ezio. I'm 99% sure without running your account through the optimizer that the correct champion for you to upgrade is Michelangelo. If that's your question, Baka. Yeah. Yeah, Kale's garbage, but that's besides the point. I'm very certain that Michelangelo is your guy, your turtle rather. Yeah, it's gonna be Michelangelo. Did you get the red stars on him? Hmm, that's too bad. You have Alice. Alice is very good too. All right. Yeah, it's gonna. I already know the answer is Michelangelo. I'm gonna pull it up though, just for funsies. How does that sound? Yeah, yeah. There's your four champions right there. So you have a total of you've already got Sun Wukong upgraded. You've already got Sun. I'm sending it to you right now. You've already got Sun Wukong upgraded. Um, so you have. It depends on what you want to do and where you have books. So you have four champions: Ezio, Michelangelo, Akidam, and Geomancer. So I'm going to suggest considering looking at Michelangelo and Geomancer first. Geomancer, and here's the thinking of it's who do you have books for? How many books do you have? Do you have epic books or do you have legendary books? And if you have neither, probably do Geomancer. Well, you have both. All right. Well, you have enough for both. I do. I do have the paid version of the optimizer. Yeah, this is not, no. No, 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 no. All right. Maybe it's for lifestyle you're doing this. I don't know. This right here. You've got a 6-star speed boot. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you have a 6-star speed boot, dude. Yeah, gears and ass. Yeah. This is probably fine. This is no good. Also, you have to do the pinks. They're completely farmable. You have to do the pinks. They're completely farmable. Yeah, no good. I mean, I just made a video about this yesterday. In general, this middle row is what's important. And at the beginning, it's important that where you spend your silver is going to be, you can flush silver down the drain real quick. There's just not enough silver, right? And so the only place to consider putting at 16 initially at start is going to be this middle row right here. In general, there's really not a lot of reasons and not a lot of value to taking this top row to 16 or this ring. There are definitely times to take this to 16, and this is a good example of it right here, crit damage. And there are definitely times, specifically the accuracy primary stat, to take this to 16. But in general, having a percent based stat there, cool. Having speed right there, cool. And having not that, never that. Like, you probably could delete this piece of gear off of your account. I don't say do that, but you could. You absolutely could. Flat stats, flat stats in this middle row are kind of dead outside of speed. Well, let's be more specific. Flat defense, flat HP, flat attack are generally useless here on this middle row up here in the primary stat. You have no choice up here in the top row. Weapon's always going to be attack. The shield's always going to be HP, or helmet's always going to be HP. The shield's always going to be defense. But right here, you can have an assortment of primary stats, and you generally want it to line up with whatever the job of the character it is. Like, this is completely appropriate for Alice. This right here, no, never. Not any character, really. Speed, almost always the best alpha stat, best in slot in a boot is going to be primary stat speed. Almost always. 90% of the time, let's say. Yeah, flat stats suck. So, I mean, I could build in here's the problem though. Like, I feel like before you look into upgrading Michelangelo or Geomancer, the adventure in the today is going to be. Wait a minute. Wait, is today's Monday? We got to do this right now because it's only open on Mondays and Thursdays, I think. Yeah, we got to do this right now. So, like, right now today, Spirit, I believe, is opened in the dungeons. Yeah, Spirit Keep. And you got to run this out to 20. And you got to take this all the way up. Now, I'm going to take it up to 5 right now because 5 will open up the necklace slot right now. Yeah, I don't think he has a heal block champion. I didn't even look. You can actually brute force that though. You don't need heal block. I mean, I feel like Sun Wukong does enough damage where it's not going to matter if you have him equipped correctly. You can brute force it. Absolutely can brute force it. So I mean, your whole purpose, like if you're going to play 75 million silver. Nobody has 75 million silver. Yeah, this is a problem too. There's no reason for this to even be there. Um, that's good. You have 2 relics. I see. We're looking for a very specific one for you, though. The Talon. That's good right there. I don't know what character that'd be good on. We need a journal for your, what's that guy's name? Udex Artor? See if we can find a journal for him. Someone needs to play more. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so that's going to go on your Udex Artor right now. And there's the Talon. That's going to go on your Sun Wukong. Yeah, you're getting some pretty meaningful. Holy shit. That may salvage Demon Lord for you. Who do you want to put that on? I don't even know what character that would go well on. Michelangelo? Yeah, Michelangelo. The Cornet's probably one of the probably a top tier relic. A lot of these are trash, by the way. I'm not pointing out the ones that are garbage. Most of these are garbage. Yeah, it's just garbage. Yeah. Also garbage. Yeah, I'm not pointing out the obviously garbage ones. I'm just kind of, yeah. Also, never mix the colors on these, the rarities rather. All right, but you do have some good. I'm gonna just kind of tweak your arena team a little bit. Yeah, he doesn't want that. We got to put this. That's we're gonna take this to 9. I'm almost tempted to use that right there. We'll leave it at 6. We're not gonna play with it. This right here needs to be the Talon. And then let's see here. See if you have any good. No, I didn't think you would. Let's go to Udex. That's fine. That's probably the best generic one. All right, let's look at Alice real quick. Those are fine. Yeah, so okay, that's fine. And then you're using Kale? Hmm. I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, no, he before he does even thinks about Akitum, he's got to finish Sun Wukong, right? Before he even start thinking about Akitum, he's got to take this all the way up. He's got to get those pieces, and that goes away in like 3 hours, and then you have to wait several days. So right now is the time to do that. You really need a defense down character like Ugo in there. That's good. That's good. Hmm. I don't know about that. Yeah, you need Mikey. You need Michelangelo like yesterday. But finish Sun Wukong, then go into Michelangelo. And Michelangelo should be first to act in your arena team, and um, put defense down, and then Sun Wukong will explode them. I'm gonna re-gear your four arena characters. I guess Udex Artor can be the fastest character on your roster, right? He also doesn't need. Yeah, and he doesn't need. Yeah, that's good. Okay, he's kind of like bad. He's kind of generally considered to be like a wannabe arbiter, let's say. We're just gonna make him fast, no regard to anything else. We're going to make him 100 speed faster than he is currently. We're effectively almost doubling his speed. He was 140. He's going to be now 244. Yeah, okay, I'll do the potion mixer. I was trying not to. Well, I'll do the potion mixer, sure. You're not going to have 5. Oh, you do? All right, let's do it. I'm doing it. All right, but we're going to make your Udex the fastest on your account. We're going to take these to 12. We're going to take this to 16. We're going to randomly see if this gives you speed here. It did. Holy shit. Wow, you got lucky. Yeah, that was like a 1 in 7 roll there. Yeah. That's now a. So this is how important. Let me put this into perspective. Like the base speed on Udex Artor is 102. This single piece of boots makes him 57 speed faster. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's great. All right, let's do your next most important character, which is going to be, I guess, Alice or Sun Wukong. We kind of need Alice to lock them down. Let's get Alice in here. She needs to have nah, Sun Wukong or Alice. I'm not sure. Let's do Sun Wukong. They're both important, but we'll do Sun Wukong. How fast do we want him? We want him. Let's see if we can get him with two. I know we're not going to be able to do this. Let's just try it. See if this works. I don't think this is going to work, but we'll try it. Yeah. Um... No, let's do it this way. Let's just see what it gives me. So we're gonna make him go from 100 speed to 159 speed, and we're going to increase his damage by 83%. Oh, that's weird. It didn't. He didn't. He didn't take a banner. Oh, you don't even have a banner. So you got to farm Spider to get him a banner. Free stats. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna do Alice. Chat convinced me to do Alice. I see it now because of the, and we're gonna change Alice to intimidating presence. All right, that should help. Yeah, we're gonna do Alice second. We need her. We're gonna configure her for speed. Let's see. Let's just plug her in at 200 accuracy. I don't know that she needs the damage. I think we can get the damage. We need her to pop off and do the cooldowns. I mean, I guess I will. Why don't we target it like this? 5. Like, we'll get what we can get, but I wish she was faster. I don't know if that's going to be fast enough. All right. Speed. We're going to take that to 16. Yeah, we're going to do Alice. Okay. Live refresh. Champions. Let's see. Sun Wukong. Lock him. Optimize. Start. Let's see how this goes. All right. And then we could do all the glyphs. I just don't feel like doing the glyphs. Ugh, it still took that defense. Oh my god, disgusting. Blech. Blech. Well, anyways, it's best you got right now. And then, yeah, Kale will 1000% be replaced by Michelangelo. When you get Michelangelo up and running, live refresh, optimize. We make him 75 because he's got a crit up mechanic on him. Well, some Wukong should be doing your farming. Or Alice. Yeah, you have two amazing farmers better than Kale, Alice and Sun Wukong. I would say Alice. Right, like right now I think Alice is your best champion in your account. There's actually a gear enhancement event running right now, so ooh, that was a good roll. All of your stuff is getting bonus points. All of this gold spend is not being wasted, essentially. Well, let's do this though. Yeah, we're not. I'm gonna stop doing that. We're not gonna do that right now. I don't have enough patience for it. I'm gonna click all this shit. That's Sand Devil, no. Champion Chase. We got 100 energy there. I'm not waiting for that. I know what it is. I'm not waiting for that. Gear enhancement, all this stuff right here, we just got for upgrading all that stuff. I mean, all right. Well, let's go into arena. So Udex should go first and speed up the team and give attack up and boost the damage on Sun Wukong and Alice. Yeah. We need Alice to be faster. All right, Alice wasn't fast enough. Let's see if we can make Alice faster. Oh my God. Big money, book bammies. We just got to get her faster. She needs to be closer to 225 probably. I don't think that's gonna matter. Let's try this team here. Yeah, that works. Well, that was an AI misplay. Yeah, Ugo could have won the whole fight, or Sun Wukong could have won the whole fight a minute ago if he hadn't targeted her and gone after this nerd. Um, well, with the right team, it does work. Auto is quite easy to do with the right team. I play all my matches on auto. That's super useful. Go away, nerds. Yeah, it just depends on what you're doing. I mean, I'm running like Marius, and it's like Marius works great on auto. Are we gonna win? We're gonna lose this, huh? All right. I don't know, man. Like he can enhance all of his gear. He can ascend all of his gear. He's got all kinds of stuff. It's just like there you go. I mean, I don't know, man. He also needs he needs to farm Spider to get a banner for Sun Wukong. He doesn't have a Shadowkin banner. So there's a lot of stats missing there on Sun Wukong. Oh, this guy is going to be so annoying. Yeah, this is not going to win. He's healing more than the damage. This this I'll never understand. I'll never understand this. Oh yeah. As far as complexity goes, there's a lot. Yikes. All right. Well, I don't think you're gonna get anywhere in Gold 2 really without I mean it's just gonna be I mean there's a lot of stuff to do. Um My suggestion is to keep it simple and just do this. Like don't think too much at all. Like turn off your brain and just do this. Win 10 greater arcane potions from stage 7 or higher in the arcane keep. Okay. So you've got a bunch of energy. You just come over here and you're like, okay, arcane keep. Well, I'm at stage 18. I should definitely be at 20. Let's do that. Looks fine. Oh, you have High Katoon. I would say do her maybe for a speed lead. Best sets? I don't know what you mean. Best gear sets? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. We're just using her for her lead. We're just using her for speed lead. It doesn't even matter. I don't think it works that way for Chimera. It's literally um, based on the character. I mean, I could gear High Katoon, but that's not the point. The reason we're using her is just for her lead only. That's also a reason why Ezio. Actually, I should have done Ezio. Ezio's where to go. That's the reason why Ezio is going to be so important for this account because Ezio has a speed lead also, 19% all battles. So Ezio is going to be important in non-arena matches. Yeah, Ezio and Mikey are going to carry your account. Anyways, I'm not going to watch all this. Um, yeah, this is just gonna see the way that I would play this Baka is okay. You got to get through this. You have to identify what's the highest stage you can do. Can you do stage 20? Cool. But until you can do stage 20, you kind of want to build up the characters until you can do stage 20. And then you just finish off the quests. You just kind of I would not even think about playing the game, min-maxing anything. Just do the arbiter missions. It forces you to learn the game very slowly in a very deliberate, methodical, thoughtful way. Frankly, they've really thought about the arbiter missions. The arbiter missions are gonna like slowly ease you into the more nuance of Raid Shadow Legends, and you don't have to digest any of it right now. I would just go and do arbiter missions forever and forever ever. Yeah, the thing is probably would need to do this on a tablet or a PC and just set this off and go do something else. I think you're going to get through it regardless. It's just that this is going to be a slow match. I'm going to gear up your High Katoon. I don't think it even matters what we put on her. Balance mode, configure. I've actually never really used her. I got to look at her, see what she says here. I just know that, let's see. Oh, that's pretty important. All right. Let's just make her fast. She's actually stat based, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so we're gonna dip out of this. Bastion, Haikatoon. She's pretty fast actually. Oh no 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 no. That didn't work right. Champions. Live refresh. Yeah, 14-day account, there's not much to it. It's kind of like this account. I think watching this review is going to be the same advice for a 14-day-old account. The suggestion is going to be don't think about it too much. Just play the Arbiter missions. Be deliberate on moving forward in Arbiter and collecting as much of the quests as possible. You got all these quests, right? Just do all of them. Every day, just do all of them and push forward on Arbiter as much as possible. There's not much more to it. Yeah, you need to. I would also consider farming Spider 10 when you have a chance. Spider 10 has some busted drop rates. Like Spider 10 has better drop rates than 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Unless you can do 16 or higher, I would be doing Spider 10. It has some weird drop rates. I have no idea. Take this to 12. Yeah, you just got to focus on Arbiter. Yeah, you got all kinds. You have like almost unlimited amount of energy right now where win 10 greater arcane potions from the arcane keep. Okay, go. And you can, we just did 18, get to 19, get to 20. When you get to 20, then if you don't really want to, if you're using a PC client, and I know Baka, you're into that, that's where you can use uh, you can use RSL helper, and you could tell it, well, I need to pull 6 of these and run it until you do, and it will. And then you can walk away from it, come back in a couple hours, and you'll be good to go. And then be deliberate on the red dot game. Can't do anything there. Yeah, and then just try to spend every currency. There's so many little currencies in here. Oh, you got all kinds of stuff in here. Oh my God. What is all this stuff? What is all this stuff? Holy moly, what is all this stuff? This is not my account. I am doing the event for the Soul Stone right here on my account right here. Yeah, I wouldn't do RSL helper much. I feel like if you want Like if how do I explain this? Like if the game itself is overwhelming, well, let's multiply that by 10 and try to learn the RSL helper at the same time. Yeah, it's not. Right? I mean, I feel like when you're bored and you know everything there is to know about Raid Shadow Legends, well, let's take a look at the RSL helper, right? Spider team, it just whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't have a teams yet. You don't have a full five. You don't when you don't build teams until you have like 20 characters at 60. Right now you just use your best team. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't even know what this is. I have actually never seen this. Yeah, I don't know. 600 energy, that sounds good. That's probably what I would be taking. But I mean, you're not even see the thing is you're not you're capped at energy. You need to get uncapped because you're throwing 450 energy a day away by being capped. Yeah, and then also this is the best deal in the game. This character here will solve like a lot of your issues. Holy moly. But I don't know if it's worth spending unless you're gonna play. I mean, I think if I was gonna take over this account, my primary objective would be to get rid of this 2,500 energy by going through the Arbiter missions. You're gonna get day locked on some of these Arbiter missions, like right here it says win 5 greater magic potions from stage 7 of the Magic Keep. Well, that's not open every day. Like for example, that particular keep won't open until Wednesday. So I would say, like, if I was gonna play this game, I would be racing to get through all of this so that when Wednesday happens, I'm ready to go. This one right here, win 5 Great Spirit Potion. That's gonna happen, I believe, on Thursday. It's the same thing. Oof. Yeah, yeah. The two best deals in the game is that Elva thing and then this right here. But here's the thing: what good is this going to do him if he's sitting on 3,000 gems and 2,500 energy, and then probably another 2,000 right here, 300, 400. Let's collect that. 300, 400, 500. Well, that doesn't do anything. 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,200. He's sitting on probably almost 2,000 energy. If you're not playing, why spend? Yeah, that's where I'm saying there's no reason for him to spend on this account at all. I would say, flushing this, getting through this. He's at 116 on that tournament. I was at 130, 140 on day two. On day two of the count, and he's at 116. Yeah, this is activity level. All right. I would not spend on this game. I wouldn't spend anything on this game. That would be like buying like $1,000 microphone for YouTube, and you don't even know if you like to do YouTube yet. Like until you like playing this game, I don't think you should spend. I feel like the developers should always have to earn your money. Yeah, no, I know. Make the developers earn your money. If you're having fun, then spend. If you're not having fun, don't spend ever. Like it's make them earn your money. Never buy dinner on the first date. Yeah, but that's saying that it's a you're. But just go to the rub and tug if that's what you want. I just don't look at dating like that. You're looking for a partnership, not a transaction. Yeah, you could do coffee if you don't want to spend money. I always, when I was dating, I always spent on the first date because sometimes I didn't want to engage them, and because I didn't want to engage them, I felt like I could just buy the dinner and say, "Well, at least I'll buy you dinner." But yeah, we're not like I'm done. I'm good. I don't want to go forward with this anymore. I'm good. No, I got this. Take care. Yeah, that's not really. This is kind of a waste right here, but that's not the point. I think the mine is worth it, but I don't recommend anybody doing more than the first level on this. There, day 14. There's you already know how to play the game. There's not. I mean, I could, but I feel like there's not a lot to learn at the beginning. I don't think I can look at it. I just don't. I'll look at it. I'll look at it. I'll look at it. I'll look at it. All right, Baka, I'm out. Ritual Twitch, yeah. It sounds like you know what you're doing, anyways. Add me on Discord or go into my Discord and ping me. At me in the Raid Shadow Legends channel, and I'll add you as a friend. I mean, a 14-day account that's already at 190, you already kind of get it. Yeah, I get it. I would only do Arbiter missions, and I would say most certainly play on a secondary device, so that way you can set it and then come back to it, set it and come back to it. You don't want to stand on top of it. It's not going to be that much fun if you do. It is an idle game, and what that means is that a lot of the activity in the game is not, um, it's mostly about prep work and then setting it up. You know what I mean? A lot of the game is setting up the strategy for later, or setting the strategy up to auto, setting up the strategy, and then it's a lot of it is done in the background or on the idle. Like I feel like the game is designed, it's like, okay, you're working and you've got it running right here, and you look at it every 5 to 10 minutes and progress it, whatever it needs to do. You push some buttons and then you walk away from it for 10 minutes, then you come back and push some buttons. I feel like that's how the game is meant to be played. All right, I will. Glitch with vigilantes? Okay. All right, let me find you. Thank you. Let me see if I can find you. Uzak Music? Is that you? Is that your name? Ritual Twitch is Uzak Music? All right. I added you. You just have to accept it. What the hell is going on with this game? Holy shit. All right. Yeah, Lydia is 900 times easier now without having because of the free gear removal. Lydia was a pain in the ass before free gear removal. Ah, shit, I didn't mean to do that. I hope I didn't kick you out of the game. We will. We're gonna go back to raid. I'm gonna do this right here. I'm going in Star Saver. All right. There you go. All right, let me do this thing real quick. Vigilantes. Let me do this real quick on Raid Shadow Legend or Marvel Strike Force. All right. Well, I'm sure you got. What is going on? Why do I have all these? All right. I have a feeling that I'm not going to be particularly helpful on this. Ritual has been playing for 15 days. Crushing it, 196. Holy shit. All right, Magic Potions, that will be opening up on Wednesday. Did I get that? I don't think I got that in the command center. Or did I already get it? I don't even know. Oh, I got it? Okay. Yeah, you know what you're doing. What? You're already in gold 5, man. Okay. You're in gold 5 on a 14-day-old account. Holy, there's nothing I'm going to tell you, man. I'm not going to teach you anything. Yeah, this is a great account. All right. You're just sticking at 20? Okay. You could go higher. You could go higher. I hit I on day 8 I hit 25 on the first 4. But probably Dragon's the most important. I don't know if it's important to push that right now or not. Oh, you're doing hard. Yeah, Dragon's going to give you the most stuff for a new account. Speed gear is super important. Um, it's a little slow. No, 224 is fine. I guess that's fine. No, that's fine. Yeah, you got him fast. Okay. Fuck that guy. So you're working on Ezio. Yeah, these pieces are gonna be dumb. Yeah, you need that one Wednesday. Oh, you're not doing this right now? Oh, you got it. You got it. Okay, so probably saving that for clan versus clan, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Nice. Nice. Well, you could be doing those. I wouldn't sleep on these. What's the thing on this? You're not doing the advanced? Oh yeah, this is yeah. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like this is about as good as it gets on a 15-day-old account. I mean, I don't know what you want me to pick apart. This? Why aren't you doing this? What's up, babe? Yeah. All right. All right. Oh, look at that! You got it
Pull her
done.
up. Pull her up on
Yeah. Let's see, Morgane.
there. Yeah. Or just in game.
All
Go to
right.
the index.
She's
Yeah, delete
undead
Yeah.
hordes. Oh. Let's zoom in her face. Let me get out of the way.
That's okay. I just
Yeah.
wanted to get your reaction.
Good.
I need a lot of hairspray. Way more hairspray than I have.
How are you gonna get your hair like that?
I'm not. We're just doing the makeup.
Remember those Island Boy guys that had like a cone in their hair?
It was like, yeah.
You know what talking about?
I'm not doing island boy hair.
No, but just something in the hair to make it go up, like a cone, and then have the hair attached to the top.
I know.
That's a lot of work.
This is the best we're gonna get. Okay, bye. Can't wait to shower this off.
Yeah. Yeah. You want me to send it? All right. I don't know what you want me to tell you. When someone starts a sentence, I'm at 190 something in Arbiter on a 14-day-old account. I was like, oh, come on, man. Oof. Yeah. Anybody else need a roster review? Yeah. Well, main account, dude, I can, but I don't know how I'm going to help you really, if that makes any sense. Like, I know when I've done so many of these roster reviews that I kind of know. I kind of know when things are sideways or not. And I know for a lot of accounts, unfortunately, is like, oh man, play the game more. But they don't want to hear that. And that's fine. Yeah, I know. But gee, I've done so many of these now. I don't know how many I've done, but 50, somewhere between 50 and 100 of these, it's like you get a pulse like real quick of what's going on. Oof. All right, I'll look at it. How long? Yeah. No, I know, but there's usually just like what I'm mostly trying to figure out for people is like is there's this like one little tweak in there that like they're gonna go, oh, I missed that. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm looking for in these reviews is like to find that one little, oh, you missed that. Okay, I can do that. That's easy. Yeah, I can look at it. There's a lot to the game. I think I'm gonna take a little break. I think unless you got it, you want me to pull it up, Jamie? I'll look it up. Okay. Yeah. Ping me. So first come first served, of course. On Discord, go into my Discord server, and if you're able to chat, at me, in like the raid area, and then I'll add you as a friend, and we'll take it from there. Oh, somebody just did already. All right. All right. All right. Let's do it. Like your dog. All right. I added you. So you have to accept the request. Ryan Biggs, go for it. I'll do you the second if you want. How does one use the gear optimizer? I might make a video about that at some point. I feel like there's a pretty steep learning curve, and it gets easier to use when you have a direction, when you have a specific task that you're trying to achieve. Like, I need my Arbiter to be the fastest character in my roster. Easy. I need to get the most damage out of this character when they're at least this speed and this accuracy. Well, some of that requires just knowing what you want. And that's where, like a whole nother issue altogether. All right, what do we got? All right, I'm plugging it in, Jamie. Jamie, what's wrong with you? Why is your password Raver Kitty 420 Blaze It 6969? Grow up. Yeah, that didn't work. Hunter 2? Oh man, you're a Kit Boga guy. How many people got that reference? Oh my god. A Kit Boga reference right there? All right, I'm in. I'm going in. All right. Level 64. Been playing the game for 104 days. Okay. You're coming down to the end here. Oh my god, you got screwed on this. This one's a kind of a monster. Arena battles. All right, you're going to get stuck on these really awful you already got it. You already got it. Okay. All right. Oh, you should be in gold 4, my guy. Do you normally go to gold 5? This is actually an opportunity right here. Gold 5? Okay, you're working on Whisper's Fantastic Champion. Do you normally go into gold 5 though? I feel like that is a missed opportunity. Okay. I won't. I'll leave you alone then. Okay, I'll leave you alone. So let's see. You're probably trying to one key clan boss. I feel like that's where I might be able to help you. Quick battle. How many keys are you Ultra Nightmare? Oh, this is good too. You needed ooh, I think you might need a different team comp. 3. I think you need a different team comp. I'm curious if I'm dead serious. I'm curious if replacing Ezio with Deacon Armstrong would allow you to one key this or two key this. I'm dead serious. So I'm not gonna. What I'm gonna suggest to you is possibly looking into removing a damage dealer. Well, and it's probably Geomancer. No, you're doing Ezio, Xenomorph, and Narma. So you want to leave those 3 alone. I think you need to replace Geomancer with like a Tagore. Do you have Tagore? Yeah, I think what you want is Tagore. I actually feel that removing Geomancer and trying some other support. Yeah, I would try. So it's a weird spot to have a ratio of support to attackers. And most of the time on like a clan boss, I'm thinking 2 or 3 attackers to 2 or 3 supports, if that makes sense. Oftentimes it's 2 attackers, 3 supports. And right now you're running basically 4 damage dealer and 1 support. And I think Tagore replacing, because I understand the synergy there with Ezio, Xenomorph, and Narma. I think you want to replace Geomancer with Tagore. We'll come back to that. Yeah, it's a lot of yeah, that's a lot of bleed dust. That's gonna be my next question. Are you capping out? That's great. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, this is fine. No, no. No! No! No, no, no! Okay, there's the problem. There's the problem. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Watch the video anyways. I'm going to suggest to you to consider changing them to War Master. And then secondly, my suggestion is consider replacing Geomancer with Tagore. Typically, you want 2 supports and 3 attackers, or 3 supports and 2 attackers, and you have 1 support. So I think you're going to want to do Tagore. Yeah, and I don't know who the support should be. But I think you want to. The other question is: are you capping out debuffs? Are you getting to the 10 cap, and then you can't put any more? Yeah, well, Ezio might be the one to swap out too. I'm not sure. Yeah, there are a lot of people who are saying I think that could be a thing too. Taragi. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Oh, you're capping debuffs until Ezio comes around, right? With his special. I feel like you've got way too many attackers. I don't know the solution. Let me see if I can yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I had your count for a week I could figure it out, but I don't think I'm gonna figure it out right now. All right. So there it is right there. Well, looks like they're using Rector instead of Geomancer. See that? They're using Rector instead of Geomancer. That's a lot of healing too. Yeah, Rector Drath maybe. That's where your healings. Plus, Rector Drath is going to allow you to not need accuracy or as much accuracy on Ezio, right? Yeah, I feel like you've got the tools. to do it. Yeah, I think you got the tools to do it. It's just you got one too many attackers, I think. Well, you're gonna get heals and a revive from Rector Drath and Perfect Veil, and Perfect Veil is gonna be damage mitigation also. And she does attack down, but I guess Tuhanarek already does that. So you might be able to run Rector Drath with no accuracy. You're not running with accuracy anyways. Yeah, well, you're not running anything. But you probably can do a 0 accuracy Rector Drath build because you're going to get that the attack down from Tuhanarek. And then you may be able to go low accuracy on Ezio because you're going to get the Perfect Veil from Rector Drath. I don't know. Yeah, and then I think also, I mean, I just think that War Master would serve you better, specifically in the conversation about Clan Boss. I do understand the reasoning for, yeah, and you running Instinct. See, I kind of feel like this one you should change. Ezio, I think, is up for debate. Also, you can take this. This needs to be at least these need to be at 12. Like if you're gonna play I understand you have limited silver, but the cost to go to 12 is really low. Oh man, what's going on here? Well, all right. Oh, that should help you a ton too. I think I wouldn't. Clan boss is your only goal right now. If you can get in if you can get into gold 5, and it sounds like you said you are, you're moving forward to Arbiter. I would not even think about Hydra and Clan Boss that much until you 1-key Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, or at least 2-key. It's just way the order of importance is just so much higher. Yeah. This is the main focus of your account right now is going to be Clan Boss or Demon Lord rather. Yeah, and I don't know what the combo is going to be. It could be Rector Drath. I'm going to say if you're having silver problems, stop taking anything to 16. Any playable character anywhere, even Faction War, should have at least 12s. And 1 king is probably going to require, You know, a lot of Ascension, a lot of Relics, a lot of 16s, but the middle row is probably going to have to be 16s to get anywhere on Clan Boss. Yeah, these have got to be at 12s. Everything has to be at 12 at least. 12 is cheap. 16 is not. Do I spread my keys? What keys? I guess I don't know what keys. Glyphs? I don't know, Baka. I think just do the Arbiter stuff. Oh, do the highest. Yeah, do the highest. I mean, you probably want to do the highest one that you can one key and then start working on the one above it. I think that's probably the way to go about it. It also it depends on how much time you have. Like sometimes you just don't have a lot of time and it's just better to, you know, rather than let it cap, just do the one below it. I think that's probably more the thing. All right, I hit a wall mentally. I hit a mental wall. I could have made a video about this account, I think. Yeah, I think, yeah. You have 6 keys. Oh, yeah, you don't want that. That should always be at. It really should never even be at 2, like because you want them to accrue, and when you have it capped, you're not accruing. Yeah, I would just flush it. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go get something to eat. Oh, I gotta make a raid video. All right, bye for now. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. This one, he's done with Nightmare. He's working on Ultra Nightmare, and he's 3 keying it most of the time, and then sometimes 2 keying it. He's making great progress on Arbiter. Or she. I don't know. Yeah, not bad. This is not bad. This is pretty good. Also, I would suggest to start hoarding these a lot. You're gonna be approaching by the time that you can 1 or 2 key Ultra Nightmare, you're gonna want to consider doing fusions, and that's gonna require saving sacred shards now. And I think you're gonna need. I'm gonna say that to do a fusion, you probably need to have about 15 million in silver, about 1,000 gems, and probably about 12 sacreds. So I would start thinking about that. You know, this is a good account. Yeah, this is a good account. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this account. But you're gonna fusions is. I think fusions also breathe some direction into the game at some point where it's like something to do and a goal, and they're tricky, but you're gonna have to prepare for them, and the main way to prepare for them is gonna be sacred shards, silver, hoarding your energy, hoarding silver, yeah, but but that's not a thing until you can do Ultra Nightmare, and yeah, I know you mentioned Chimera and Hydra. Those are Chimera is just use your Demon Lord team and fuck it. Hydra is a monster. That's a 6-month project. Like I'm not gonna even address that for you. Yeah, get your Arbiter. Arbiter will allow you to cruise in arena too, where you won't even have to think about it. Yeah, you're gonna have to learn, man. This is not optional. Being able to save over, 12 to 15 or more is not optional. You just have to do it. I already did it. Yeah, I did it, Time Splitter. Steven piped in and popped in and I got it done. All right, I gotta make a raid video, but I need to take a break. My brain, I need to lie down for a little bit or something. Woof. Yeah, I'm out. You're just gonna, I mean, you're gonna have to, raid weight legends. You're gonna have to. Yeah. It's really not even a optional thing as far as figuring out how to save shards and stuff. Yeah, it's just really not even optional. All right, bye for now.